It is so much ridiculous. Look at the wage structure for Chelsea. Chelsea have got players who are getting like 200 bucks, and they're failing to get rid of them in the name of um, Ben Chilwell and Sterling, who's getting even more than that. Why should a young boy like Kobe Manu use Chelsea to get what's on from Manchester United? He's getting £20,000 a week at Manchester United. Though is what he's doing something which is very huge. With the money he's getting, it's not that enough. But he needs to understand that he's coming from an academy. Requesting for pay rise from 20,000 to 200,000, it's a 90% increase. Where do you see that? No, you cannot see that. I'm not saying Kobe Menu he's a bad player. No, he's a good guy, a good kid. He's only like 20 or 21, and he had his very good performance at Euros. So I was very impressed. I was liking him with um, one of our players who left the club in the name of looking for big money moves at Manchester United. I'm not gonna mention his name. Okay, I'll mention him. He's Mason Mount. So the boy is very good, but Chelsea fans they are too much of a hyping. Why do you have to hype of everything, whatever you hear the club is being linked with? Kobe Menu cannot leave Manchester United for Chelsea. There are many reasons there. Kobe Menu just want the payers. He's looking at what he's getting and what he's offering. Let's not think of Kobe Menu joining Chelsea right now. Chelsea have got a lot of midfielders. Even Kobe Menu knows that when he comes to Chelsea, it won't be easy like for him to play. How many midfielders Chelsea have? And how many midfielders Chelsea have on loan who are ready to take up the place? Look, we've got Andre Santos, who is doing very fine at Strasbourg. Then why should he season? They cannot disturb him like for now. We've got a lazy Ogechuku. I don't support Chelsea buying Kobe Menu. Even if he agrees to get 100,000 a week, I don't agree that because okay, this in summer, just this year, we're gonna have players who will be coming from. Remember, we have Kendry Pies, we have William Estavel. They're all coming this year to join the squad. So those additions, they not make up any sense. He's a good kid, but the Chelsea fans are overhyping now. Like they're sending a big player from other teams whereby who have a better record. He's a kid still who is still learning, and if he comes to Chelsea, he's going to have limited time. I don't think Kobe Menu can overtake Caicedo, can overtake Enzo Fernandez. We have Romeo Lavia, who's maybe not fit. Obviously, it's the reason why we have additional players. We have players we are trying to get rid of. Okay, I'm gonna make something clear here again on his podcast that Chelsea needs a striker who's gonna win us trophies. I believe what Obi Mikel was saying. I believe that Nicholas Jackson, he's not a striker who's gonna win us trophies or get us there. Remember, he has scored 1 goal in 6 games. He's contributing to what Chelsea, the falling down of Chelsea. Enzo Maresca is backing him. He's been giving him a chance. But look at the way what he's doing. He's missing chances, big clear chances at the guy. He's trying to do something. Though I know post is not deliberate at all. It's a missed goal too. But he's not there. Chelsea needs to bring in a striker. It's what people should be talking about, not talking about Kobe Menu. Let's bring someone who's going to be getting 200,000 like Victor Osman, like Victor Gyökeres, like Kolomane. Kolomane, he's a very, very good player. He can be a good striker at Chelsea compared to Nicolas Jackson. Those who have watched Kolomane, they can agree with me. I'm not saying Nicolas Jackson is a bad player. No, he's a striker in the making. He's learning. He needs to play under someone who's more experienced, someone who has more exposure, who has played more Champions League games, who has played those tough games. Nicolas Jackson hasn't played UEFA Champions League tough games since he joined Chelsea, because he joined Chelsea when we are in the transition. These are the kind of transfers which happened when Chelsea are on the transition. We need a striker. Chelsea should try to negotiate to bring in Victor Osman or Victor Gyökeres. These are the two main strikers for now who are very hot. Or if it's not, let them get like Kolomane. Kolomane, he's there. Maybe he's going to accept the wage bill. Not talking about Kobe Mainoo transfer every day. People are commenting. Come on, guys. It doesn't make sense. We don't have a problem on the midfield. We have the problem on the striking force and at the back. Chelsea are trying to bring again McWay to the club. Just resigning this guy, it's going to be a very, very difficult transfer. We are in the middle of the league, and you know, clubs they don't easily let players leave in the middle of the league. In general, it's very difficult. Otherwise, you're going to pay a lot of money for an average player. It's what it's what it's what happened during the transfers. Whenever you want to get a player, a good player in January, just know that it's going to cost you a lot. Just after 15 games, the season ends. Next season starts. You start thinking where are we gonna pay him? Where are we gonna play him? Or this that. Chelsea should try to concentrate on the defenders they have. Yes, we have injuries of Wesley Fofana and Badiashile. Badiashile he'll be coming back. It's next month. It's February next month, and there's a young boy Ansemino who came from River Plate, Boca Junior in Argentina, who has joined the club. So if they want to bring Magway at the club, so which means that boy Ansemino, he's not going to have a chance. And if Magway joins the club again, we have Disasi. Disasi, Chelsea are failing to offload. We have Badiashile, who they are failing to offload. We're going to have like seven defenders vying for the two positions, which is going to be very, very ridiculous. And Chelsea, I know they don't want to risk the transfer of the fair transfer right now, because Chelsea they need to get rid of Drewsbury Hall. They need to get rid of Disasi, Casadei to sign in more players, especially Casadei, who's more likely to leave, and Kanechiko Omeka, who's more likely to leave. Drewsbury Hall, there are rumors he might leave or he might not leave, but Chelsea needs to get rid of two players to bring in another player to balance up the financial fair play. The other transfer is about Kelly Drewsbury Hall. Drewsbury Hall, he's a very good player. He's a fantastic player. People are asking, why was he signed? Why was he signed? For what reason? If he's been just at the club for 6 months, then why did Chelsea paid 30 million? Guys, there are things you need to look behind. Chelsea and the board, they decide who they want to sign. They look at the point of business. Enzo Maresca doesn't have a say in the transfer policy. He doesn't have the say at all. Chelsea bought from Drewsbury from Leicester. They paid 30 million. They also paid like 10 million and the stuff for Enzo Maresca, because Leicester City were on the blink of breaching the financial fair play. It was only the matter of scratch my back, I scratch your back. They allowed them to release Enzo Maresca, and on that they requested that at least you need to buy another player from us. We need to balance up the books. That's how they released Maresca and Drewsbury Hall. 6 months he's at the club. Can't you get surprised at why was he signed? Yes, it was about balancing up the books. So now Chelsea don't want to keep Drewsbury Hall for very long, because his value is going to be decreasing. So it's better they sell him right now at the same price or maybe slightly below the amount they paid for him, which is they're not going to make that loss. So that when they sell that player, they sell Casadei, they sell even Kanechiko Maker, they're going to bring in another player. It's about balancing the books. People should always know that Todi Bole, he's the one on the transfers. Enzo Maresca, or let me just say a Chelsea court, doesn't have a say on the transfers. Chelsea are there to buy young players and give him and nurture them and sell them or make them ready make them ready for starting 11. That's the process there. They shouldn't be blaming Enzo Maresca. Why did this? Why did you question for that? It's just the same with Joao Felix. Joao Felix was at Chelsea with the Pochettino. Chelsea fans loved him. He played very well. But Chelsea resigned Joao Felix not with the consent of, not with the approval of Enzo Maresca. They signed him because fans loved Joao Felix, and the club felt like it's an opportunity to get someone who has already been proven at Stamford Bridge. So Maresca, he has no choice but to leave him out and try to play him in other games. That's the point is there. The owners bought Joao Felix, who was not in the plans for Enzo Maresca. We shouldn't be talking about, hey, this, why is he doing that? Blame the Blue Corps and the Todi Bole. Those are the guys who are making the transfers happening here, there, without the consent of the coach. His job is to nurture players. Another transfer which is there, Christopher NKUKU, he's about to leave too. PSG are monitoring his situation, that they are inquiring about his availability. And Chelsea, they've said that they are not going to stop him if he wants to leave. If he wants to stay and fight for his place, he should stay. If he wants to leave, they're not going to block his way. Chelsea are open to anything, whatever NKUKU decides. So whatever comes in, Chelsea board are there to support. If NKUKU wants to leave, let him leave. If he doesn't want to leave, let him stay. But he will still be the second choice to Nicholas Jackson. That's the fact which is there. So Maresca, the good part of Maresca, when he's at the press conference, I love the way he talks. He's very open. He said if he wants to leave, he should leave. He was asked, is Desasi going to leave? He said, yes, there are chances he might leave, permanent or on loan. He's very much open. So let's not blame the coach. Maybe we can blame the coach on the substitute, but on those substitutes, there are players we think that, okay, this player, if he comes in, he's going to do better, but he wasn't in the Maresca's plans. Maresca doesn't want to use Joao Felix because he wasn't on his plans when he bought him. He feels Cole Palmer should play 90 minutes. That's it. All fans, you can talk, where Joao Felix, Cole Palmer is tired. What did he decides? There's nothing you can do about that. They chose defense with injuries. It's not an emergency at all. It's not an emergency whereby Chelsea should stick on all of the transfers. We're just talking about Chelsea defenders. It's not an emergency. We have an emergency up front, the strikers. That's where the main problem is. Look at the game we lost against Chelsea. We are defending, they defended, but the strikers were not scoring. It's not easy. You're just defending, and your strikers are not scoring. The way it's supposed to be, if you're not scoring, don't concede goals. If you don't concede goals, then the strikers should score. It's the other way around, but it's not balancing up. We have chances with some doubts on the goalpost. We're not going to talk about Sanchez because Chelsea, they are very much concentrated on the defense and on the strikers. Napoli are in for Casadei. That's what you should know. They are in for Casadei. Antonio Conte want to get Casadei, and Chelsea rejected almost 2 bids from Torino. So Napoli, maybe by tomorrow, they're going to make an offer for Casadei. Chelsea wants to sell Casadei at 20 million euros with a buyback clause. Torino are not willing to pay 20 million with a buyback, but maybe Napoli might pay the amount of money Chelsea are requesting. I want you guys to like and subscribe for more about the previous video which I made for yesterday's transfers, which is there. So guys, keep liking. That's the way for promoting my channel and giving out information. Give your comments down below. Don't insult me the way other people are insulting me. I take that, but let's just interact. You have the right, to give out, to check on books and balances. If I'm wrong, correct me. That's why we are here to talk. Comment down below and like the video to subscribe for more.